Hello friends. So today we will learn how to connect two Linux machine via SSH key. So in SSH key, uh, what we will do? We will create two machine. One will be the public Linux. Okay. So one is the public Linux and second one will be the private. Public Linux machine and second will be the private Linux machine. So private it means outsider cannot have access, and even the private Linux machine cannot interact with the internet. Okay, so we will create two machine. One is the private and second one is the machine, and both we will create in a EC2 instance where in our AWS. So this machine will interact with each other via SSH key. How? Via SSH key. So SSH key. Okay. So this is our scenario. There is a one Linux machine which have a public IP address. Second one is the private Linux machine which don't have a public IP address. We will connect both the machine via SSH key, and how it can be done. So let's move to the our AWS machine. So in AWS we will go and launch EC2 instance. Okay. So this is my EC2 machine. So using EC2 services, like let's be launch two instances. One should be a public and one should be a private. So right now we don't have any running instance. So let me launch. So first of all, what we will do, we will create a public instance. So in a public instance, okay, it's a bit slow I think. My net is slow. Okay, so we will take a default instance type. We'll create one instance with the public IP address and we will launch it. So in a public IP address, we will choose a connection via all the routes. The type should be all traffic and source will be anywhere. It means anyone can connect with this machine. We can choose any existing security group or we can create a new security group. So I'm creating a new one. I'm just taking as a default. Okay. So let's launch this environment. Okay. Here the main part is there. Here we have to choose a key pair. The key pair which we have POM key. Okay. So let me show you the key. The SSH key which have a PAM file. This PAM file is used for our connection. So this is the main part of this session. So whenever you want to connect with the two Linux machine, you should have a key pair with you. How to generate this key pair? So let's you just go here, create a new key pair, choose. So one key pair will be available to download. Once you will download it, you will get this file. You can rename this file. You will get this file. Once this file is available, you go and generate a putty gen. Okay, via using this putty gen, just load this PEM file here. You will get a private key, and by which you will connect our Linux machine using the putty private key. Okay, so let's go. So now we have a instance, and now instance should start to launching. Okay, so we can see here we have a public instance ready. So meanwhile this instance will be ready, we will go and create a new instance for a as per our scenario we should have a one more private instance by which we will connect this instance. So this is my public instance. Okay, public Linux public machine. Tick. Okay, now I am creating a one private machine. So my for my private Linux, so see what I am doing here. So I will not choose the public instance. I will make it as a disable. So when my instance will create, I will not have any public IP. So I am make go here and just disable it. Add storage. Okay, second one, what we will do, we will don't allow any external traffic. So we will only allow the SSH one. Okay, one just choose a from anywhere. So this SSH can be connected via SSH. We can connect this machine from anywhere, but you can connect via SSH only, nothing else. Okay, let's so choose a again the same key pair which by which we will connect this machine. So okay, so now my second instance, the private instance is also ready to launch. So let's wait and see. So meanwhile we will see. I think our one instance should be ready. Okay, it is in initialize stage. So let's wait for a minute. Meanwhile, I will just go and choose only the running instances, nothing else, to not create any confusion. Okay. So guys, you can see we have one public machine. Let me rename it as a private machine. Correct. So now we have two machines with us. One is public, second one is a private. So in a private machine, let me show you what happened. No IP, no public IP address available, no public IP DNS there. Correct. So no one can access from outside, right? So this machine we already hide from the world, and this is the key pair by which we can connect this machine. So let's see how we can connect. So let's check if our public machine is ready to use. Yes. So my public machine is ready to use. You can see the difference between both. You can see the public IP address here, right? You have a public IP for DNS. So now we will connect this machine via putty because we have a public IP address with us. Let me go and connect this machine using my IP address. I will pass authentication key. So I have my uh, putty private key also. So I'm choosing the same key pair value here and connecting with this. And now my instance is launched. Correct? Yes. So now I have a EC2 user. Okay, maybe some network issue. Oh yes, connected. It's connected now. Correct. So now we are on a we log in as a EC2 user. So let me move to root. Yes, now I'm on a root machine. Okay, let me create one file where I will put my temp file key data, which will help me to connect with the private machine. So let me create my key pair file here. Enter, insert. Okay, let me open that file which have data. So this way, this contain the key pair value, right? So let me open it. Control A, Control C, go back to our machine, and Control V. No, sorry, Control V is not working here. So just right click. So you will see the value is here. Let's copy, let's save it and move back. Okay. So now we have a key pair value with us. Now we have a file with us, but we don't see this file don't have any permission. So let me try if okay, my private instance is ready or not. Let's see first. If it is ready, I will try to connect directly, and let's see what happened when we are trying to connect it. So I am connecting SSH and give the IP and try to connect. It is asking me yes or no. So yes, I want to connect. But you can see the permission denied, right? Let me do one more thing. Let me try with the user, correct? Because we did not give any user here. EC2 user and IP address, correct? So let's try to connect. Again, you can see the permission denied. Yes. Why? Why? Because we did not pair it. So let's pair. So we have a file with us. Our file name is, you can see, get. I'm just trying to show you again. My key pair. Okay. So this file contain the key values. Correct? Let me expand it. Okay. Now I have to give a permission to this file to connect with that another Linux machine, because right now this file have no permission. If you want, okay, let's try directly. So SSH I my pair EC2 user at the rate. What is my IP address? 172.31.21.26. Okay, you can see your file don't have any permissions, correct? So let's give a permission first. Chmod 600 my key pair file. Okay, now we have a permission, right? So let's try again. Enter. Oh yes, so now we have connected, right? So our live is success. So now I am on a private machine. Okay, how we can check this is a private machine? So let me ping a internet. Let's ping google.com. You can see nothing is happening, no interaction with the outside world, because we don't have any public IP address. Okay, let me close it. Let me exit. I don't want to connect. Let me exit from the private machine. Now you can check I am on my public machine. So let's see. Ping google.com. We can see yes, we can ping it. It means this is my public machine. Okay. So guys, I hope you understand like what is the value of that key pair and how we can connect one Linux machine to another Linux machine. Both machine can be a public, but one should be a public and one should be a private. Both cannot be a private because we can't connect otherwise. So either both should be a public or one should be a private or one second one should be a public. We can connect public machine to a private machine, but we can't connect with the private with the public machine. Okay, this is the concept. So I hope you understand this. Let me know, please review it. Whatever the comments you have, please ping me. I will try to answer you as soon as possible. Thanks for watching my video. Have a nice day. Bye bye.